Hello there, this is David from David Books and Comics, and today I thought I'd go through my Fawcett Gold Medals, and just as a treat for many of you who are into the vintage paperbacks. Alright, so this is The Fire Goddess by Sax Rohmer, the guy who brought you the Fu Manchu and Sumeru books. And here we have, this is, as it says, an original gold medal novel. And this one is damaged, but anyway, it's a nice copy. Hard to find in any condition, let alone in good condition. So this is The Fire Goddess by Sax Rohmer. And this is a unnumbered, one of the first Fawcett, what eventually became gold medal, I guess. This is called Marriage and Sex. What today's woman should know about marriage and sex. Okay. The next one is called Public Enemies. And it says Fawcett Gold Medal book. It's an early one. This is number 101. There you go. We Are the Public Enemies. John Dillinger, Pretty Boy Floyd, the Barrows brothers, Bonnie Parker, Ma Barker, and Alvin Karpis. Okay. So this is like a true crime novel, or a true crime book. And this is a very collectible writer. His name is Wade Miller. This is Devil May Care. Beautiful cover. A kind of femme noir cover. Big O is a guy you should meet once. He is a fast-talking, heavy-fisted Big O. Fast with small cannon. Fast with a buck. Fast with a girl. He did all right on all counts until he saw an easy $20,000 to be had in Ensenada, Mexico. It never occurred to him that there would be any difficulty getting money until he picked up a hungry blonde in a bar. Hungry for Big O, that is. Interesting. Okay. Wade Miller, Devil May Care. Lovely, lovely cover. And this is The Slaughtered Lovelies by somebody named Don Stanford. And you can see there, it's something else. This next one is called The Obsessed by somebody named Gertrude Schweitzer. Sexy looking cover. That's The Obsessed. And this is Kendall Foster Crossan. The Rest Must Die, as by Richard Foster. This looks like an SF novel. And the people trapped on the subway platforms and trains looked at one another like beasts in the jungle. Fear, hunger, lust, and the desire to kill naked in their eyes. Just a few hours before the wavering wail of the air raid siren had sounded, as it had so many other days. All right. This looks like an interesting book. Let's see. In the ruined subway tunnels, weaving below the dead city, the survivors fought each other like savage animals. That's a very pessimistic view of humankind. The rest must die. Yeah. This one is by Lee Roberts. It says an original novel, not a reprint. It's Little Sister. And you can look through that. It has a nice cover protector. Gold medal original, it says. And it's a paperback first. 1952. Beautiful, very sexy cover. Little Sister. It's gold medal number 229. Is it? Yeah, 229. This is Dan Cushman. I think he's a Western writer. This is Jewel of the Java Sea. An original novel, not a reprint. It's Dan Cushman. And then we have Westport Landing by Homer Hatton. And what number is this? Number 157. Interesting. Another Dan Cushman, Naked Ebony, a novel of passion and death by the author of Jewel of the Java Sea. Okay. This is number 158. Then we have Bruno Fisher, another very collectible paperback author. Knee Deep in Death. Murder drove through our town at hell's own pace. That's number 591. Nice looking cover. All right, let me just pause and we'll get another stack. This is Strangers in My Bed by Alan O'Quinn. Very suggestive novel. This is Gold Medal number 463. And here's another Sax Romer, The Return of Sumeru. This looks to be like a photo cover. Every woman has her disciple and every man her slave. How's that for some hyperbole? And it's Far Eastern novels that Sax Romer was famous for. Kind of the mystery and mystique of the Far East. That's what he capitalized on with his Fu Manchu novels. So that's Sumeru. This is A House in Naples, and this guy is good, Mickey Spillane. Peter Raby is one of the better, very collectible art authors. Second big printing. Interesting. A House in Naples. There you go. And this is another one of early Fu Manchu paperbacks. Re-enter Fu Manchu, the arch criminal of the world, is back. This is number S684, and there's Sax Romer, dressed in his Eastern garb. Sax Romer, Re-enter Fu Manchu. And Abe Bannon, Odd Girl Out. This is S653, Gold Medal. A confession of love as shocking and as honest as spring fire. It sounds like one of the vintage lesbian novels, which are very collectible nowadays. A. Bannon, Odd Girl Out. This is Run, Chico Run, Wenzel Brown. It looks like one of those juvenile delinquent type novels. They grew in Hell's Backyard. So that's that one. Run, Chico, Run. And this is Death for Mr. Big, an original novel, not a reprint. This is Gold Medal number 204. Very powerful cover. I don't know who the artist is, if it all signed. Death for Mr. Big by John Gonzalez. This is The Voodoo Murders by Michael Avalone, or Mike Avalone as he says here. And Death Danced Beside Her. This is a later one, is it? 703. And The Hand Was Quicker Than the Private Eye. I'm not sure, yeah. It's an Ed Noon. That's his Private Eye. Another Ed Noon suspense story. So that's The Voodoo Murders by Michael Avalon. This is Double Kill by Daniel De Cruz. And this is a later gold medal. A novel of high voltage suspense by Daniel De Cruz. There's that. Beautiful book. Science fiction in the Murray Leinster way, The Monster from Earth's End. There was nothing on the island big enough to kill a man. Yet each new day brought with it another bloody death, another mysterious disappearance. Interesting. So this is gold medal number S832. 35 cents. A Murray Leinster novel. Beautiful condition. The Reassembled Man. And that looks like a Frazetta cover. I believe it is a Frazetta cover, science fiction Frazetta cover. This is by Herbert D. Castle, a shattering novel of science fiction. Alright, so that's that one. A Reassembled Man. He made a fantastic bargain with creatures from another world. The loan of his brain in exchange for an unearthly legacy. Alright, so that's that. And this is a Harry Whittington Western. Can't get any better than that. That's Desert Stakeout. And this is a very fine copy. This is gold medal K1603. Alright, so that's that. And this is Lawrence Block. And who is that? Is that McGinnis? Yeah, that's a McGinnis cover. Two for Tanner. Bring on the girls, then the axe. Tanner's scheduled to be a head shorter. There he is. That would be his detective, Evan Tanner. Two for Tanner with a McGinnis cover. I've never seen McGinnis in a non-painted. This is more like a line drawing cover. Anyway, interesting. That's two for Tanner. All right, we'll pause it here and we'll go for some more. And this one looks like another juvenile delinquent novel. It's The Young and Violent. Another powerful novel of wild youth by the author of The Thrill Kids. So that's Vin Packer. And this is gold medal number 581. Nice cover. And here we have the aforementioned book, The Thrill Kids, another juvenile delinquent novel. This is 510, Vin Packer, The Thrill Kids. A real shocker, says Richard S. Prather, creator of Shel Scott. If you follow this channel, you probably have seen my Shel Scott collection. I like those old gold medal Shel Scotts. This is Man's Story. And this is gold medal number 102. It's an early one. And, okay, has different writers. There's Paul Gallico, Philip Wiley, McKinley Cantor, and Daniel Mannix. Of those names, I recognize two, Philip Wiley and Paul Gallico. And this is gold medal number 202, The Unpossessed by William H. Fielding. An original novel, not a reprint. This is gold medal number 202, The Unpossessed. Very sexy cover. With a guy with a cigarette on the cover. Where do you see that anymore? So that's The Unpossessed. A beautiful Bruno Fisher paperback. This one is called Fools Walk In. Good girl or bad girl? Was she worth the professor's life and reputation. Fool walks in. Bruno Fischer. And there's the aforementioned author. Very collectible writer. And then we have Albert Conroy's Nice Guys Finish Dead. Interesting cover. Can't tell who the artist is. Row cops, blood money, flesh for sale. Wow. Okay. So that's S1079. And this looks like an SF novel, China Strike, a novel by William Chamberlain. There were 8 seconds worth of sky between them and the steaming cobalt hell of a Chinese nuclear installation. All right. It features Dr. Martin Shu was known to the world as the top U.S. nuclear scientist who had defected to the Red Chinese. Okay, China Strike. Interesting. That's SF for sure. And there's our Watergate conspirator as a writer. Very good writer, actually. Whisper Her Name by Howard Hunt. And this one is 268 Gold Medal. E. Howard Hunt. Whisper Her Name. And this one looks like a kind of Zorro story. It's called Gentleman Rogue by none other than Gardner F. Fox, the guy who wrote numerous Batman stories and Green Lantern stories and Hawkman stories, and created the Silver Age and Golden Age Hawkman. The Gentleman Rogue by Gardner F. Fox, an original gold medal novel, not a reprint. So that's $3.94. Another SF gold medal, Algis Budrys, and the Old Devil Moon. He suffered and was killed, and the next day he was reborn and ascended to the moon, and was seated on the right hand of death. Wow, looks like a very interesting novel. Anyway, so there you go, Rogue Moon. This next one is a very collectible author. His name is Wade Miller. This is Stolen Woman. Another original novel, not a reprint, so it says. And this is gold medal number 139. Stolen Woman. And here we have a David Goodis, The Moon in the Gutter. And we know David Goodis is a very collectible writer. This is gold medal number 348. And we can have a look here. A gold medal original. Oops. And sure enough, copyright 1953. Beautiful tight copy. The Moon in the Gutter. David Goodis. Alright, let me just pause and we'll get another stack. And this is The Men Who Said No by Walt Grove. Hard to say no. And there's a guy puffing away. And yeah, this is number 120. It's early gold medal. A mystery that's faster than sound. Okay. The Man Who Said No. And here's another David Goodis. This is Fire in the Flesh. Another very collectible writer. Cora had known many men. Okay. Fire in the Flesh, David Goodis. And another very collectible writer. This is Texas by the Tail by Jim Thompson. This is gold. It's a later gold medal. It's a K, 1502. The best suspense writer going, bar none. From George Milburn of the New York Times. That's what everybody says. So Texas by the Tail. And here's Sumeru. This is gold medal number 189. An original novel. So it says number 199, gold medal. All right, that's Sumeru. And we have Carter Cullen, Don't Get Caught. Nice cover. Always very suggestive covers. This is gold medal number 210. And this is Women's Barracks. Okay. By Teresca Torres. And live intimately together in a French military barracks. Many of these girls, utterly innocent and inexperienced, met other women who had lived every type of experience. Very suggestive. Very collectible. Teresca Torres. Women's Barracks. And Girl in the House of Hate. The story of the facts of the Lizzie Borden murders. Sixth in a series of classic murder trials. An original gold medal book, not a reprint. So this looks like a true crime novel that's sort of based on fact. So The Girl in the House of Hate. Charles and Louise Samuels. Another Bruno Fisher, very collectible writer, novel. The Secondhand Nude. Of course, she's not nude on the cover. And I don't know if there's... No. Not sure. Nor will I guess who the artist is. Beautiful. Could be McGuire, could be McGinnis, but it looks more like McGuire. There you go, I guessed. Bruno Fisher, Secondhand Nude. This is gold medal number 375, Howard Rigsby, As a Man Falls. Of course. This one is signed by the artist. Meese. So As a Man Falls, Howard Rigsby. Nice detailed painted cover. And there's your aforementioned cigarette. And then we have The Devil Drives by Robert Ames. This is gold medal number 269. Robert Ames. Wow. She's digging something out of the wall. That's one place to hide your stolen loot. The Devil That Drives. Ooh, Day Keene. To Kiss or Kill. And that looks like Alan Ladd, actually. That's what I think that's the model the artist used. To Kiss or Kill by Day Keene. Nice cover. Oh, did I say the number? 206. And this is another Dakeen. This is Home is the Sailor by Dakeen. This is gold medal number 225. An original novel, not a reprint. So that's that one. And this one I've had and read years ago. I think it had a different, similar cover but different. This is by a great science fiction writer. His name's Richard Matheson. This is not the cover I used to have. This is another one that I picked up. And this is number S577. The most powerful tale of horror you could ever meet. The Shrinking Man. That's that one. And there's Wade Miller. Kitten with a Whip. She had a child's mind in a lush woman's body, and she reached for evil with both hands. Very collectible writer. Kitten with a Whip. Wade Miller. Alright, there's that. Alright. And we'll give you some more. Pause it here. So this is what? Lehigh Zane. Okay, let's look at this. Another original gold medal novel, not a reprint. And this one's called Brenda. Lehigh Zane. First printing 1952. Nice tight copy. Alright, so that's that one. Lehigh Zane. This one is The Girl in the Poison Cottage. Richard H. Hoffman, M.D. and Jim Bishop. Sensational murder trial exposed. An even fouler crime. So this one is a true crime novel. Those who like reading about psychopaths. Fifth in the series of classic murder trials. And these are our aforementioned authors. Jim Bishop. Jim Bishop. Celebrated author. Everett Applegate. Yeah, I think Jim Bishop, I've read some of his books. I think he's the one that wrote Kennedy, the killing of Kennedy. And here's another one. This is Sinister Madonna. Sax Rohmer. Sumeru, enticer of women, enslaver of men, in the most thrilling adventure of them all. Oh, so it's Sinister Madonna. And there's our... And this one has water damage, unfortunately, but try to find that in any condition. It's a Sumeru novel. Alright, so that's that one. And then we have Wade Miller. Wow, look at that cover. The Killer. Can't publish covers like that anymore. And this is gold medal number 521. Wade Miller byline is a guarantee of supertension from the Boston Journal. That's The Killer. And we have another Gardner Fox. Women of Cali. In her temple of exotic love, the fate of an empire was decided. This one's interesting. Barbaric India. Land of languor, intrigue, strange appetites, exotic women, cruel and scheming men. It was in this India that the woman of Cali spun her silken web. Interesting. So this is gold medal number 438, Gardner Fox. And another Peter Raby. Wow. This is gold medal number 678. It's My Funeral. And this one has the artist. It says Flummerty. Yeah, 678. Peter Raby. Great writer. And this is The Humor of JFK, compiled by Boughton Herndon with photographs. This one's kind of a rare book. So this was gold medal number D1514. This is from the 60s, I think. '64. All right, so that's that one. John D. MacDonald, your Travis McGee writer, The Beach Girls. And here's Anthony Boucher. His comments about MacDonald. He says, Mr. MacDonald's writing is marked by a sharp observation, vivid dialogue, and a sense of sweet, warm horror. There you go. The Beach Girls. And there's your aforementioned writer, Travis McGee. And another beautiful paperback. This is Gold Medal R1809, Area of Suspicion. Here is one of the first-rate craftsmen of crime, New York Times. And this one has the artist. See if we can make it out here. Nope. And that's for the paperback collectors to know. I'm not sure. And this one is A Bullet for Cinderella, John D. MacDonald. People who live in glass slippers shouldn't kick stones. How's that for a byline? A Bullet for Cinderella. So that's D1635. 50 cents. And we have SF by Isaac Asimov, SF Anthology, The Martian Way. Beautiful, nice. R1289, beautiful paperback, Isaac Asimov. And then we have a David Goodis original, Street of the Lost, gold medal original novel, not a reprint, so it says. And then we flip through it and see, sure enough, a David Goodis original, Street of the Lost. Beautiful cover. And, oh, we showed you that one already. Yeah, this was Edward A. Aarons, known as Edward Ron's I Can't Stop Running. He had a date with death. Very suggestive cover. That's number 166. Albert Conroy, The Chiselers. This is 288. Another original gold medal novel, not a reprint. Another Edward Ron's, beautiful cover. The Decoy, number 194. And this one, yeah, will need some restoration. 1951. PBO, paperback original, The Decoy. Cornell Woolrich, one of the darkest crime writers you can get. This is a rough copy, but find it in any condition and you're in luck. Savage Bride, Cornell Woolrich. This is number 136. And here's Wade Miller, The Tiger's Wife. That's a nice 173. Novel of soul-devouring woman by the author of The Killer. And then we have Vivian Cannell. This is a reading copy. Beautiful. This is Man of Parts. A Man of Parts. This looks like a gaslighting type novel. Author of The Chinese Room. And this is Gold Medal number 130. All right. And I will pause here, and there is more. All right, so we'll start from the bottom. This is The Mutilators. And this is by Basil Heater. The Red Hand of the Algerian OAS reaches into Europe to force the dark secret of smuggled guns from a brave and beautiful woman. All right. Sounds interesting. That's The Mutilators. And that's Gold Medal. And then we have another John D. MacDonald. This is D1609. That's S, 1238. This is The Price of Murder. All right, so that's that one. The Price of Murder. Interesting cover. Later type art, but art nonetheless. All right, so that's John D. MacDonald, The Price of Murder. This is a famous one by MacDonald. This is The Neon Jungle. Culminates in one of the most explosive murder scenes in recent fiction. What an interesting cover. Wonderful looking artwork. Neon Jungle. Nice. Charlotte, oops, that's a... And then we have The Turncoat, L.G. Evarts. Beautiful cover. Very suggestive. So that's 1045. You can have sexy without exposing everything. So that's good. Turncoat. And this is The Damned by John D. MacDonald. And then you have a blurb by Spillane. And this is 240. Ruthless terror ripped away the mask that hid cold fear. That's, 240. Gold Medal. And then we have 7 Votes for Death. Pat Bannister. That's a kind of, it is a photo cover. That's Gold Medal K 1418. And this is, I'll show you this one. This is not Gold Medal. This is a Fawcett crest. This is T1035. such nice condition. My Life as a Woman by Hedy Lamarr. We all know Hedy Lamarr was a very talented lady. Unabashed autobiography. Miss Lamarr sets a new mark for utter frankness. Prudes will be shocked. That's Ecstasy in Me by Hedy Lamarr. This is The Girl in the Cell by Fred J. Cook. And this is one of the very earliest of all Fawcett, what eventually became Gold Medal. Best from True. This is a magazine, and you have writers Paul Gallico, Philip Wiley, C.S. Forrester. Those are the ones I recognize. So that's the first from True, the men's magazine. And this is a Frazetta cover, I believe. And this is Lancer Horner, The Rogue Roman, a savage novel of a slave whose passions fed the fires of Rome and overturned an empire. Is it? It's a novel fiction. That's an interesting cover. Done in the Frazetta style, but I can't be sure. He usually signs his work. So that's Rogue Roman. And this is John D. MacDonald. How's that for a cover? Weep for Me. An original novel, not a reprint. Has damage. But this is 200. They scattered stolen gold to pave their path to ruin. Weep for Me. And there's a young John D. John D. MacDonald. Right. Many suggestive covers. Marvin H. Albert. Lie Down with Lions. Ah. And this is Gold Medal 519. Let me just move some of this away. This is The Hunger and the Hate by H. Verner Dixon. And this one is signed by the artist. And this is Mies, I believe. I can't tell. Anyway, Verner Dixon, The Hunger and the Hate. This is a Gold Medal Giant, S454. The Wild Breed. What a beautiful cover. Look at that background. Ted Stratton. 443. The Wild Breed. Albert Conroy, The Road's End. And that's 579. There were too many women in his life. There you go. Road's End. What a weird author. Borden Deal, Search for Surrender. She was denied woman's greatest gift, the abandonment of self in love. And this is S632. And this is D1 1987, and that's 50 cents. The Body Trade by Theodore Taylor. Looks like John Amber figured his was the lousiest job in the world. They called it the body trade. Okay, introducing. So it's the Gold Medal. See, 1968. I believe this is a paperback original. Introducing a series character. Nearly fine, very fine copy. the body trade. John D. MacDonald, Slam the Big Door. Nice. John D. So this is S961 gold medal. And I think the artist's signature is there. Slam the Big Door. And it says an original gold medal, and I believe it is 1960. John D. MacDonald. And then we have Reed Marr, Men or Women Without Men. This is gold medal number 638. Women Without Men. Inside the walls of Kenstock, where women became as beasts. Well, that's Women in Prison novel. All right. Charles Samuels, The Girl in the Red Velvet Swing. There's a series of these with the girl in the title. So this is $2.94. Charles Samuels. This is Dark Hunter by Vin Packer. Dark Intruder, sorry. And he's also a very collectible writer. And it says an original gold medal novel, not a reprint. This is Alwyn Lee Martin. Okay, she's shocked by what she hears on the telephone. Every shadow held a menace. Every stranger wanted her life. Fear comes calling. All right. And the artist, you can see it, is there. So that's that one. And this is the last one I'll be showing. It's a Wade Miller cover, and it's very violent. Oh my god. It's 257, Branded Woman. And yeah, it's got damage. Bind it in any condition, and you're in luck. So this is an original, all right? It's first printing 1952. Wade Miller, very collectible writer. It's Branded Woman. So that's gold medal 257. All right, so we'll stop there. There's obviously a lot more to show, but these are my gold medals. So I hope you enjoyed this eye candy of covers and rare paperbacks. And if you did, remember to like. The comments are always appreciated. I invite anyone all you to subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And feel free to share the video for anybody who might be interested. All right, thanks. Bye.